When I have you start or stop stitching, I usually talk about just knotting off. And I admit I usually just have a knot, especially when I'm working on wool or something that's going to have batting. But sometimes you don't want the lump from that knot on the back of your work. So if you don't, here's one way to avoid it. We're going to do a waist knot. This is going to be the start of my stitching line. So I'm going to come up 2 to 3 inches away from it anywhere on the canvas. It doesn't really matter. Not up, I'm going down. I have a knot in my thread. I'm just going to pull through and let that knot sit on the top. Then I'm going to come up at the beginning of my stitching line and start stitching. Once you've done a little bit of your stitching, then you're going to come back to your waist knot. You're going to pull it up away from the fabric and clip off the knot. So now we have a free hanging thread on the back. So you're going to want to thread that in the eye of the needle. And this is why you need to leave 2 to 3 inches. And we're just going to thread it through the back of the stitching to hold it. And wouldn't hurt if that was a little bit longer there. 3 inches is easier. Once you've threaded it through several stitches, then you can cut off what's left of the tail. Okay, to finish off stitching at the end of my thread, rather than tying a knot, this would still be like my waist from when I did the waist knot at the beginning. I can just thread that through, weave it through the stitches on the back, and then I don't have the bulk from the knot. I want to go far enough that it's not going to pull out. But you're going to be however long you think that is. Gonna go, and then you're just going to cut off what's left of the thread.